Hey everyone, welcome to Home Matters, the podcast where we help you make the most informed decisions for your home renovation and improvement projects. Whether you're swapping out windows, tackling a kitchen makeover, or getting a new roof, we've got the tips, the tricks, and the insights that you need. So let's get into today's topic. Hey, welcome back to the Home Matters, the podcast that brings you all the tips and the tricks you need to create a home of your dreams. I'm your host, Alex, and in today's episode, we're stepping into the great outdoors. As summer approaches, obviously we're in the back end of spring. We're all looking forward to being outside, but depending on where you are around the country, it could be very, very hot. So we're going to explore how we can turn your backyard into a haven of relaxation and entertainment with functional and a stylish outdoor living space. Now, whether you have a sprawling garden or a cozy balcony, get ready to transform your outdoor area into an oasis of comfort and beauty. All right, let's get into it. So, the first thing I want to really look at is that you have to consider is how big is your space, right? So it makes a big difference if you're living in a condo in an apartment with a small balcony versus a big balcony. Or if you're living in a townhome where you might have a small patio versus a large area. And if it's fenced in, not fenced in. Or if you live in a single family home, right? And you have a small backyard versus a big backyard. Is your backyard in the front, or in the back? So it all is different around the country, right? If we go to the Southwest, like Arizona or Nevada, there are certain areas out there in the desert where, even in California, where the landscape is different. You're not going to have as much grass because you have water restrictions. You're probably going to have a lot of um, uh, decorations and stones and artificial plants versus if you're in Florida or in the South, like Georgia, South Carolina, you are going to see a lot of natural plants and oak trees, maple trees, and so it really, I think, first and foremost depends on how big your space is and assessing that outdoor space based on where you live, right? Size, layout, existing features, understanding the space is going to help you guide your design decisions. So consider also sunlight exposure. Do you have areas of shade or full sun? Think about privacy needs. Do you want to create a secluded spot or embrace the open views? And don't forget the local climate, right? We've talked about the weather, how it is in different areas. So choosing the material and the plant that is going to thrive in your area is paramount. So as far as resources, I would use design apps like SketchUp or Houzz, Houzz. If you have not used the Houzz app, it's a great app to help you visualize your outdoor space. And they have tons of resources from blogs to videos and of course the app. And then check out a local nursery and consult with a landscape designer for expert advice on plant selection. I know I love to take care and manage my plants, but sometimes you don't know exactly why a plant is not thriving. And so when you go down to a nursery and you talk to people who are horticulturalists, they love talking about this stuff. I mean, I've even done workshops that are for, gardeners. And it's interesting because you're in a space where people appreciate that. So check one out. They typically have these types of workshops in the library. And then planning your outdoor layout. So define the different zones for activities like dining, barbecuing, lounging, gardening, and entertaining. Creating distinct areas adds interest and functionality to the outdoor space. And one thing that you always need to think about too is establishing the pathway to connect each of the zones, right? So consider a focal point like a fire pit or a water feature to draw the eye and then create that cohesion. A great resource for that I find is Pinterest. Pinterest boards can be great source for inspiration for outdoor layouts. And consider also using a landscape design software, and you can map that out that way. And there are many apps that do that for free. And third, choosing the functional furniture. So investing in furniture that is built to last for me is very important. The last time we shopped for furniture outdoor was 6 years ago. The furniture looks like the same day as day one, right? The cushions have zippers. You're able to wash it, but it's also weather resistant and durable, and most importantly, comfortable, right? So look for versatile furniture. Storage benches are good. Modular seating, that's what we have, modular, where you can change them. And that's going to help you maximize the space and functionality. As far as resources there, obviously look at your local retailer for outdoor furnitures, like Restoration Hardware or Crate and Barrel. There's many other stores like Lowe's as well. And look for sales. If you're looking at the upcoming holiday is a great time for you to look, like Memorial Day coming up or 4th of July. And then online marketplaces like Amazon and House, they're going to offer a wide range of options and customer reviews to guide your choice. And then the next topic here I want to talk to you about is enhancing it with decor and accessories, right? So adding those finishing touches, throw pillows, rugs, lighting. I love the string lighting when you're able to string and we have that in our backyard where the lights are stringed, and it just feels like you're in a happy place, right? That's going to definitely elevate the outdoor space in style and comfort. And then incorporate natural elements like plants and water features to enhance the ambiance and create a serene atmosphere. So resources for that, definitely stores like Home Goods are great. Target, they're going to offer a wide variety of outdoor decor options, right? And then last but not least here is maximizing shade. Shade is definitely important. So think about umbrellas, a pergola. This summer, I'm hoping that we're going to build a pergola in our yard. My parents actually just did an awning, so that's a little bit different, but it's an automatic electric awning that, depending on how much wind or shade, it senses it, and then it goes out. It's beautiful, retractable, and it has a remote control as well. So that's always an option. Shade solution providers like Sunsetter and Coolaroo, they have some good deals, but of course, always Amazon as well. And then for me, is also incorporating in that outdoor and the shade, the cooking and dining, right? Enhancing that with a nice barbecue grill. For some people, they go get the green egg. They do the outdoor kitchens or the pizza ovens. The options are endless, but you can spend quite a bit of money. And as I said at the top of the podcast, depends on your space. If you're in a balcony or if you have a big backyard. So it truly depends. And I love to incorporate other elements like bamboo and stones, right? Just there's that kind of very Zen feel. So that's pretty much all we have for this episode of the podcast. I hope that, coming up this summer, that you can create your outdoor oasis. I think, if you have a great outdoor space, you're going to spend more time outside with your family. You're going to enjoy it more. And as long as it's comfortable, you're going to be there getting your vitamin D and in touch with nature. So I hope that these tips helped you. Check us out on the next episode of the Home Matters podcast for more home improvement inspiration. Until then, happy outdoor decorating. Thanks for tuning in to the Home Matters podcast. Remember, a great home starts with making smart choices. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on a new episode. For more resources or to get in touch with a trusted local contractor, check out localcontractor.co. Until next time, take care and happy renovating.